Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday to you all. My name is Shireen Ahmed, and I am gonna take you guys on the Lovin daily journey today. We are joined by Mariam, who's helping taking us live.
Hey guys.
In the back. The rest of the office is on break from today and I think until next week. So enjoy, you guys. Relax, rest it out. For us as freelancers, this is our time to shine, if you will. So here we are. Like I said to everybody watching us on Instagram, if you want to hear about the Dubai banning the gathering of more than 5 people during Eid, parking, everything about parking, the timetable of public transportation, and more, stay tuned. To start, okay, so they have banned the gathering of more than 5 people during this entire long weekend. Okay. Those caught violating these rules will be heavily fined, which means the hosts will and can be fined up to 50,000 dirhams, and attendees can be fined 15,000 dirhams each. This was announced as part of ongoing efforts to combat the spread, obviously, of COVID-19. And, well, as we know, basically this applies from today, since they're still doing the moon sighting, right, Mariam? And I think when did you say relatively Eid would start? When will Eid relatively start, you think?
Eid is starting after tomorrow.
After tomorrow.
But the Eid night, we call it like the night of the Eid, it's tomorrow. So, you know.
The night before,
yeah, the night before,
yes.
To have fun and all of that.
So keep that in mind if you or your family had plans, because not only will the Dubai Police Department have police patrols running around, as many as 3,000 officers apparently per shift, but they've also they're getting help from 700. I don't know why I cannot talk this morning. Anyway, but they're also going to get help from up to 700 volunteers who will help the authorities catch COVID violators. So we're taking this seriously right now, okay? Because I think this probably has something to do with maybe last year, because remember, it was also new to us, and then Ramadan very restricted our Ramadan, right? But it was good, it was worth it. And then Eid, I think, was just as restricted, and it helped control things. So I guess we're keeping that same control so that we can continue living the privilege that we get to live here that other countries do not. I personally vouch for this, but also I may be biased because I don't have family members here to celebrate.
I remember the first Eid that, or the first Eid, I think in this year or last year, there was a problem because even though they had rules, people still
kind of went
so the cases increased. So due to this, they are having now restrictions. Like if you go out to the malls, by the way, you will find a lot of volunteers, and they have shirts that's written
right now. You've already seen.
Yeah, and they actually they go into the store, and everyone is panicking leaving the store.
Social distance.
Like,
the social distance
because
warriors.
The stores now. I swear to God, if you go to Mirdif, they close the stores, like the actual doors. I never saw the doors of the stores. We were like, where the hell did you get these from? So they are actually active now to stop spreading the virus, because unfortunately people are starting to get used to it.
Yeah.
And go back to normal.
We're starting to get too comfortable, basically, which we have to remember that we're still trying to fight this thing. So I think this is awesome. I think you shouldn't need more than 5 people anyway. Well, in some yes, you know, Arab families will require probably a lot of family members. But I'm sure it can be split out. I don't know. I mean,
what will happen if you do a Zoom call? It's better.
That. Yes, we've been doing Zoom calls. Also, a reminder, by the way, you guys, unless you're traveling with family, you're still not permitted to have more than 3 passengers in a single vehicle. Just FYI. So yes, there you guys go. But I mean, other than that, you know, enjoy you guys' holiday. And on the note of Eid itself, there's free parking for everybody during the duration of this whole thing. Mariam is already, you know, taking advantage of this perk right now. She's like, oh, Shireen, it's free parking today. This is one of the first things she told me just now. But yeah, they said that the public parking will be free starting today, Tuesday, until fares will go back to normal on Shawwal 4. I don't know what Shawwal 4 is. Mariam will be able to help us with that. But I think that's between either Saturday or Sunday, depending on the moon sighting.
Shawwal 4th is Sunday.
Sunday, there you go. Shawwal 4th Sunday. Yeah. Perfect. So by the way, as well, we have this article up on our website, lovindubai.com, if you want to read more about it, especially if you use public transportation and you were wondering, oh, how do I get to places now? There's a whole timetable that we've linked in one of our articles that was shared by the Dubai Roads and Transports Authority, RTA. So the timings for customer happiness centers, paid parking zones, public buses, metro, tram, marine transport, and other service provider centers have also been revised. So check those if you use the Dubai Metro, Dubai Tram, Metrolink buses, all of that. Check this link out, all right? It is called Eid in Dubai, free parking for all and metro timings announced. So check that out so that you're scheduled, you're good to go, and you won't miss your bus or whatever it is you're trying to get into.
Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door.
All right. Again, more and more, we're keeping the amazing spirit of Eid intact. We want this. We need this at the moment. It's just too many things going on in the world right now. But the 100 million meals program that was started in the beginning of Ramadan, this initiative to give out 100 million meals to over 20 different countries around the world to affected communities, has been achieved. But it wasn't just achieved in the regular sense, because it was doubled. So they actually, instead of 100 million meals, they achieved by giving 216 million meals that were donated. And that's all thanks to everyone in the UAE, everyone that took part in this. Even something as little as, like 1 to 10 dirhams made every bit of a difference. I feel like it was really a collaborative effort this year more than anything to ensure that we do our part by at least helping provide meals, especially during Ramadan, right? And Dubai's ruler, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, said, brothers and sisters, with the end of the holy month of Ramadan, we will conclude the campaign of 100 million meals that we launched at the beginning of the month. And when he referred back to the fact that they doubled from the original aim of 100 million meals, he said, this is the UAE. These are the people of the UAE, and this is the spirit of Ramadan in my beautiful country. And I couldn't agree more. Super beautiful. I hope, even though Ramadan is, almost at its end again, that we keep this intact. This is my wish for every single year, I swear, that the good doing doesn't just leave after Ramadan's gone, and it continues. Because it's so necessary for this year. It's just so necessary. And all right, I know that a lot of you guys watching us are from either one of these countries, and if you're currently in the country right now, like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Sri Lanka, you may want to know about the suspension of entry for those of you guys arriving from your countries to the UAE, because an announcement was made yesterday about the suspension. All right, so apparently, according to the NCEMA, not apparently, it's factual, guys. The General Authority of Civil Aviation and National Emergency Crisis and Disasters Management Authority, that was a long name, has announced that from Wednesday night, all flights inbound from any of the countries I mentioned, which is Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nepal, and Sri Lanka, will temporarily be suspended from entry. This includes transit services as well, and all carriers. We've got all the information up on the website, all right? The final flights allowed in the UAE will be at 11:59 p.m. on Wednesday, so tomorrow, May 12, 2021. The NCMA said that this decision also includes extending the suspension of entry for travelers who were in these 4 countries in the 14-day period before arriving in the UAE. So let's say you're arriving from a different country, not the ones mentioned, but you were previously in one of these countries in a 14-day period from Wednesday. then you might also want to check ahead. So like always, flight cancellations and reschedulings and rebookings, they're bound to happen. We are in a pandemic. This is normal. There's not much we can do about it. This is, again, all in fight and good hope to lessen the number so that we can just go back to normal life soon. And so if we just comply, then I hope that it'll be better. But basically, starting Wednesday, yes, you guys just check with your airlines. Check with your airlines and see which one, like how you can facilitate the rescheduling of your flights, because this is very important. And again, if you want more information on the specifics of the flight changes, if you're coming from any of these countries, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nepal, and Sri Lanka, check the lovindubai.com website. All right. If you guys have any questions, just ask us. We'll be back here, same time, same place on the Lovin Daily Live. And can't wait to get our little chat. Also, let us know what your plans are for Eid. We'll also have a list up today on the website on things you can do for this Eid long weekend break. And I think that is it from myself and Mariam for today. Have an amazing, amazing day, everybody.
Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.